I remember the call like it was yesterday. Deputy 12, respond to 345, Oak Street for a report of a suspicious individual. Just another day, another call. I arrived at the scene to find an elderly woman, Mrs. Johnson, visibly shaken. She claimed someone had stolen her gallon of 2% milk from her porch. Now, I've seen my fair share of petty crimes, but this one had me raising an eyebrow. As I took her statement, I couldn't help but think, a milk thief? Really? But Mrs. Johnson was adamant. She'd been waiting for her grandkids to visit and had specifically bought that brand for them. The way she described the perpetrator, tall, lanky, with a messy brown haircut, didn't exactly scream hardened criminal. Still, I made a mental note to keep an eye out for our dairy delinquent. The sun was high, casting a warm glow over the quiet neighborhood. I surveyed the area, taking in the neatly manicured lawns and the occasional barking dog. It was the kind of place where folks still left their doors unlocked. I made a slow circle around the property, searching for any signs of our culprit. That's when I spotted it, a partial footprint in the dirt near the porch. Not much to go on, but it was a start. I radioed dispatch to send a forensic unit to collect the evidence. As I waited, I couldn't shake the feeling that this was more than just a prank. There was something about Mrs. Johnson's story that didn't add up. I made a mental note to review the neighborhood surveillance footage, see if we could catch a glimpse of our milk thief in action. Little did I know, this was just the beginning of a wild goose chase that would take me on a ride I'd never forget. I stepped out of my patrol car, the crunch of gravel beneath my boots echoing through the stillness of the rural morning. The sun was just starting to peek over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the rolling hills. I'd been summoned to a peculiar scene, a reported burglar trapped in a chimney. As I approached the old farmhouse, I could see the homeowner, a flustered elderly woman, pacing back and forth in her front yard. Her eyes locked onto mine, and she hastened over, explaining that she'd heard strange noises coming from her attic around 2 a.m. She'd call us, and now the would-be thief was stuck. I radioed for backup, but I knew I'd have to take a closer look. I walked around the house, noticing the chimney's metal cap was slightly ajar. I called out, "Sheriff's Department. You're stuck, buddy. It's time to come down." The only response was a faint rustling and some muffled curses. I sighed inwardly,